And there we are. Hey everyone, John here. This video is a little late coming out. It's the 100 subscriber celebration. I hit my first 100 subscribers in December of 21. It is now March 2nd of 22. And I figured I'd have to get this out here pretty quick because about 3 weeks ago, as of filming this, I posted a video that yeah, it took off. It was my verdigris review, and I started off with 109 subscribers, and now I'm up to 133. So let's get this going. So as promised in the 50 subscriber special, this is going to be the second video that I ever filmed and produced and all that, well, put together. It is a model kit. It is a Velociraptor from Jurassic Park, and it was a gift to my niece, who is a huge dinosaur fan, and it was actually going to be, through college, she's going to be going to dig up dinosaurs. So, yeah, stick around. I'll have a little bit more after the video. So, 100 subscribers plus, and thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Out of This World Models. This is a special one for the patrons on the Patreon page. This is way before I have my downstairs setup complete, so I'm just basically working on the kitchen table until I can get everything taken care of. The model that I'm going to be working on this week, or maybe possibly the next couple weeks, it's not a science fiction or fantasy. You might even call it a historical kit, because this is from prehistory right here. The Velociraptor from Lindberg. This is not the Jurassic Park series, although the Jurassic Park series did also have a couple of the dinosaurs that are listed here, specifically the T-Rex, which I ended up getting a second one because my first one actually lost the top set of its teeth. This is actually a special build for my niece. She is she loves her dinos. She has a lot of knowledge about dinosaurs and just loves them to bits. So I'm gonna be working on this for a special project for her. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Okay, pretty basic construction so far. I will have to do a little bit of putty work to clean up a few seams here and there, but all in all, shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, so the screws have all been cleaned off and basic construction is done. I just have to go in and clean up some seams, get some putty in there, sand it all down. I'm probably going to, if I can do this with one hand, probably going to get some putty in between the leg and the body there to make it look like just one flawless area right there, so you don't see that seam. It'll look like part of the skin. The jaw, I'm going to go ahead and I'll get the lower jaw on first, including the tongue, and I'll go ahead and get all that primed, painted up, and then I'll add the top afterwards. I'll get that all painted up as well, so I can actually do a nice job on the inside of the teeth, the top portion of the inside of the mouth, and have it all set and ready to go. Like I said, there is some cleanup that has to be done. Not a whole lot. It's going to make it a little bit easier because this is the texture that it is. It's not a smooth surface, so I can be a little rough with the cleanup and it should still look okay. The base here, it's just going to be a preliminary base. I do plan on adding a door, if I can get this on here while I'm talking. There we go. And that's on the floor. I'm planning on putting a door on there, kind of bent up where the raptor's standing on it, and I've got some Jurassic Park decals, and so I can put one of those on the door, and give it a little bit more of an action pose. So, okay, we'll get on with this and we'll see what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so I have a lot of the seams filled in, sanded down. There's still a few that I missed, so I'm going to go back and get those. Then I'll go ahead and prime it so I can see what I missed. The original idea for the base is probably going to get scrapped just due to time constraints. I really don't have a whole lot of time to be scratch building a whole lot of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the original base, as plain as it is. We're going to go ahead and get a nice round wooden base, like a plaque type base. I'll get that stained and get a nice polyurethane finish on it. The hole here for the foot, this will get drilled in. I'll put a peg there so my Raptor can actually stand on it and be stationary. Take my scribe tool and I'll do a couple panel lines here to make this look like it was a piece of the wall that came down. I'll still put my logos on, or at least one logo on there, and we'll take it from there. So let's see what it looks like after more of the seams are filled and it's primed. Okay, so for the most part construction is done. I've got some milliput in the seams here, and the nice thing about textures like dinosaur skin is you can use your own fingerprints to retexture if it starts getting a little too smooth. I'm gonna work some of this in, and then once that's dry I'm gonna give this part of the model a primer coat. I'm not going to attach the head just yet, or the tongue, or the roof of the mouth until after the base coat is on here. I still have a little bit of filing down on the fingernails, on the claws here, on the third toe here, on that side claw, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected just because of my work schedule, but should be ready for Christmas for my niece. Rawr. Okay, first part of the assembly is done and it's primed, and I actually just started doing some brush work on it. I'm just going to do the brush work on the base coat. I'm going to give it a second coat after it's completed and dried, and then I'm going to go in. I want to do a second color, pretty much on the underbelly. I'll do probably a white, and then I'll use, like I said, I'll use the airbrush with that, and then start doing some detail work. Get some washes on it, and like some of these little bumps along the skin. I want to hit those with probably a lighter version of the base coat. The top of the head is going to be put on afterwards. I also have to do the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Just want to get everything taken care of on the inside first. I want to be able to get all those little teeth taken care of before I decide to put the glue the head on, or the top of the head on, because after that I'll just have to go in and fill up any seams, sand it down, and then brush work that in. So it's coming along. It should be a nice Christmas present for my niece. The base, actually what I did was I also cut off the tab that was on the bottom of the foot there, the one that actually goes into, there's the color right there. Just using craft paints with some flow retarder. The base here, I used the scribe tool to make some panel lines there, and he'll be standing on there. And I'll get the Jurassic Park logo on there as well, make it look like it was part of a wall section. But yep, it's going along, and I'll have some more progress in a little bit. Well, we got a little bit of a time jump. I had to move pretty fast and get this finished since it's a Christmas present. Painting is almost complete. I got a couple touch-up things I gotta do. I have to repair a little bit of the ankle there, as it almost fell over. When I was drilling it to put a pin in, it went right through the ankle, so I'm just gonna putty that in, fill it, get it painted up, repaired. It'll be all set. For the feathers, I've got fake eyelashes super glued onto the top, and yeah, most of it was airbrushed, some washes, some highlights. The base, like I said, actually, you know what, I'm gonna turn this off, put it down, and take it apart here. Okay, so the base, I wanted to make it look like a wall panel that had fallen down. There's scratches, there's the logo. I took some lettering from an aircraft model, just threw that on there for some extra detail. Got some scratches and blood. There's the pin for the foot. There's where it popped out of the ankle. Just take some Milliput and clean that up and get that painted up again. A couple things on the painting. I'm just going to darken up the tip of the tail a little bit. Maybe put some white on the stomach on the underside where it came through. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. And I've always said that when you're completely done with a model, that's when you know you could throw away the box and the instructions, and those are in the trash. I just have a little bit of touch-up work and have this ready for Christmas for my niece. So, with that being said and done, there's Mr. Velociraptor, all set and ready for display. I will epoxy the pin to the base there, and I'm going to epoxy the foot to the other side here, just so it stays up like that. But that is it for that one. I wish I could have gone through some more of the painting, but like I said, between work and trying to get this done for Christmas, it was just hectic. But it's all done, and we'll see how she likes it tomorrow then. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, appreciate it. Okay, so I hope you like that. I never realized how many times I said or in that video, but it was fun. It was the second one I ever put together, first being the Hell 9000, which was on the 50 subscriber special. But yeah, 100 plus subscribers now. I never thought I'd get that many. I thought maybe 20 or some family and close friends, but it's taking off, which I'm loving. Having a great time with it, and if you stayed till the end of this, thank you. I really appreciate you sticking around. So, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.